Hello, freshmen. I hope this video finds you healthy and well, and I just wanted to create a little video for you today and just kind of explain some things that I'm going to put in the letter that all of you will receive for your parents and for you to read about some expectations and some things that are happening in the next couple of weeks. Of course, we're canceled through the 17th, I think, starting again on the 20th in person. Whether that happens or not, we're just going to be prepared for it either way. Of course, I hope I see you again. And if we don't get the chance to meet in person again, I just want you to know that this is just a profound time in all of our lives, and I don't think we'll ever forget, kind of where we were and who our students were and who our teachers were at this moment in our lives, and that's something that we all get to kind of have together, which I think is kind of cool. So I'm working today with Sammy. So Sam wants to say hello. He's my little buddy today. He's working with me, and we are putting together some stuff for you guys to do remotely. So it'll be kind of fun to work from home with Sam and then my daughter Jane. So first thing I want you to know is that all of the things that we're going to do in the next 2 weeks are going to be held in this folder right here called Remote Learning. Now there's nothing in there really right now. I'll of course get stuff in there before Monday when we're kind of required to have some more things in there. And so they'll look a lot different. But what I can tell you is that as much as I wanted to continue our new unit on memoir and, kind of that personal narrative, that writing unit, is that we're going to kind of not do that now because it just seemed like it would be a little bit too hard to manage given where we left off. And so you'll get that experience in later years about writing about yourself in your 10th grade and 11th grade year. So instead, we're going to move ahead with a book that I always plan on teaching this year, and that would be The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And so if you remember my discussion about that book, it is about a student in Britain who has autism, and he finds a dead dog in his neighbor's yard. And the entire book is his quest to go find out who killed the dog. And so this was the cover of the book. And we would have checked it out, and we would have read it, and we would have done our online discussions and things like that. But instead, you'll be reading it online. It's short. When you do the full text of the book here, remember you have to kind of click out of it. It'll take you to a PDF, and the PDF is 104 pages. But we basically have about 8 weeks to read that, and very light reading as you go through it. It goes by super fast, and there's pictures in it, of course, which is really fun. In this folder, I'll upload kind of some tips and tricks about how to read this book, since it's a little different than you might be used to, as far as like the layout of it. And then we'll have some discussion posts, we'll have some quizzes, and they'll just be a week by week basis. So no more than one assignment or two a week. I'll assign them on Monday. I'll probably have them up before Monday, but then not due till the following Thursday. And I'll make sure I make that clear in this folder. So you're going to live in this remote learning folder, okay, as you go through this. As you know, your grades from quarter 3 are kind of finalized. However, I did not finish grading your generations synthesis essay that you did with Mr. Barnes. So my plan is to still enter those grades, and that would mark the end of 3rd quarter grades. Then if you're happy with your grade, that can be your grade. And then your grades from I guess now, the remote learning time until the end of the semester would only be used to improve your grade. So nothing that you do or don't do can hurt your grade at this point. So it's a huge blessing that you get to take advantage of that. And yet I'm hoping that when you're bored and when you need that stimulation, like, you can read a book, and this is a great book. You're going to love it. I've put some videos together. Again, all this will be in this folder, this remote learning folder, by Monday, and it'll be very clear how you kind of go through it. So I encourage you and your parents to read the little letter that I'm going to put in this folder about, kind of the setup for English for the rest of the semester, and we'll just kind of move ahead. Please email me. I have childcare for my daughter and my son on Wednesdays and Fridays. So Wednesdays and Fridays are going to be the best time for me to get in touch with you, or for you to get in touch with me via email. Otherwise, I've got the kids all the time, and so that makes it a little bit more challenging. Trying to think if there's anything else. I had told you about the actual synthesis essay that you'd have to do for SLA for your graduation requirements. I believe they're going to waive that, which is nice. And so all standardized testing for the rest of this year is canceled. So our goals are to keep you stimulated, to help improve your grades, get you to that passing grade, which of course would be official, and getting from a C up to a B, getting from a C up to an A. You can all do those things through this course, this unit, and I'll still grade on standards, and the grade book will look very similar. Just remember, you're not being penalized for what you don't do, or if you do something but you don't do it well, I'm not going to penalize you for it. Okay, so please read my letter, refer back to this video if you need to. I miss you, and I hope to be in touch. Bye.